delicious chocolate chip baked cookies.
So freaking delicious.
Hey there, Sugar Vixen family. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Nisha, and I'm here to sprinkle some sweetness into your life with delicious baking from scratch, clever home organizing tips, and a little sneak peek into my everyday adventures. If you love what you see, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Let's get baking some magic together. All right, fam, so today we're gonna be baking some delicious chocolate chip cookies with or without walnuts, and I'm going to show you everything that I'm going to use in my recipe today. All right, so what we have is our chocolate chips, brown sugar, vanilla extract, our 2 eggs, salt, flour over here, regular sugar, walnuts, and baking soda. And let's not forget our delicious butter. So how's everyone today? I hope you guys are having a wonderful and blessed day and you guys are staying safe in this 2025 new year. So the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to put our 1 cup of butter into the mixer. And you can either use a standing mixer for this or a hand mixer. My hand mixer kind of died on me, so I'm now today using the standing mixer. Okay, next thing I'm gonna do is take my white sugar and put it into the mixing bowl. And then also my 1 cup of brown sugar. So 1 cup of white sugar, 1 cup of brown sugar, and a cup of butter softened. And then I'm gonna go ahead and mix it together until it's nice and creamy. And while that is creaming, I'm gonna go ahead and get my other ingredients that I'm gonna add next. And hopefully in the next 5 minutes, our mixture of the butter and the 2 sugars are gonna be nice and creamy, and then we can add in our next ingredient. Okay. So our mixture is nice and creamy and smooth. All right, so now that our mixture is nice and creamy, we're gonna add the next ingredient, which is gonna be 2 eggs, but we're gonna add them 1 at a time. Okay, make sure you don't get any egg shells in your batter. So we're gonna add them 1 at a time, like I just said, and we're gonna make sure that it's all the way mixed in before you add the next egg. All right, now I'm gonna add my last egg, making sure I do not crack any shells in my batter. And I accidentally did, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick it out so we don't have any eggshells in our cookies. All right, so I'm gonna mix this one well until it's well incorporated, and then we're gonna add the next ingredient. Okay, so the next ingredient is 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, pure vanilla extract. So I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 teaspoons in. Okay, and then we're gonna mix it some more. All right, so the next ingredient is 1 teaspoon of baking soda, but we're gonna have to dissolve that in 2 teaspoons of hot water. So I already got my hot water, I put it in that little cup, and then I'm gonna take my baking soda. Okay. And then I'm gonna dissolve it in this hot water. And I'm gonna kind of stir it around there to make sure it's nice and dissolved. And then once it's dissolved, pretty much dissolved, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna put it in our mixture. And mix it some more. Okay, our next ingredient is a half teaspoon of salt. And just to let you guys know, if you need the full text version of this recipe, I will go ahead and put that in the description box below. So a half teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna go ahead and mix that. Okay, and our last ingredient is 3 cups of flour. I already put it in this bowl, and so I'm just gonna gradually add it to our mixture. All right, make sure not to over mix your flour. I usually leave a little bit of remnants of flour in my mixture, just so I know that I'm not over mixing it. And then now it's time to add in our 2 last ingredients. All right, so the last ingredients we're gonna add is our chocolate chips and our walnuts. Walnuts are always optional, but for me, they're not optional. I love walnuts, so. This is about 1 cup, so I don't have to measure it out. I'm just gonna go ahead and pour it in the batter. And I'm gonna pour in, ooh, dropping them on the floor. I'm gonna pour in all our chocolate chips. And then we're gonna mix it together. Okay, and now that our mixture is all well mixed, chocolate chips, walnuts, and all, we're gonna go ahead and take a medium-sized cookie scoop and scoop our batter onto our baking sheet. I lined the baking sheet with parchment paper. You don't have to do that, but if you don't want your cookies to stick or to bake unevenly, it's really important that you do add parchment paper. Another thing too, I forgot to mention, before you bake, you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, delicious chocolate chip baked cookies. And the best thing is these cookies are made from scratch.
So freaking delicious.
See you next time.